My dad was in the Army, and so we traveled, lived in Germany when I was 2 or 3 years old, and came back I was actually born in Fort Hood, Texas, in Killeen. When I was 16, we ended up, after my dad retired out of the Army, went to work for a lot of people call it the PX, on a military base, and I had absolutely no intention of making a career out of it, but went to college at night, and they paid for it, which was a plus up, and I went into their management, upward mobility program.
Where was that?
At Little Rock Air Force Base in Arkansas, and started my management career at a little place called Pine Bluff Arsenal that stored nerve agent. That's probably what's wrong with me today, is that I probably sniffed a little bit of that along the way.
Too much Agent Orange?
Yeah, maybe. It may have very well been, so we are part of the Department of Defense, but we provided all the food services. We ran 28 businesses, and everything from barbershops to beauty shops, to service stations, to retail stores, to food facilities, all those kinds of things. Spent time with the Cuban relocation process in 1980 at Fort Chaffee, Arkansas. There was about 20,000 Cubans there when Jimmy Carter, dropped them on us, and a lot of people didn't see the backside of that. And it had 6,000 MPs that I serviced through the PX while they were controlling these and reintegrating these Cubans into the United States. Went to Oklahoma, went to New Mexico, got married in New Mexico, and then went to a place called Adana, Turkey, which talk about taking my wife out of a comfort zone. That was. I found out that she really liked me at that point when we went to southern Turkey off the Mediterranean. We were a piece of home, especially in places like southern Turkey, and I had sites that were on the border of Russia and Iran and Iraq, and that we took things to them. A 3-gallon tub of Baskin Robbins ice cream to those guys was like gold. A 32-year career, I was overseas 12 of it. England was my final tour, and I retired at the end of 3. But geographically, Germany is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Plus, you can drive 100 miles an hour if you want to go anywhere. So it was just a hoot.
The Autobahn.
The Autobahn. I mean, for a car guy, I'm a car guy, so it was an absolute blast. I mean, anywhere you went, you could just floor it and have a field day, So as long as my wife would let me. But I love horsepower, and it's kind of like military firepower, So same difference, I guess.
Although the highways in Texas now are opening up. I mean, you can hit 80 now.
Yeah, at least
legally.
Yeah, legally. Yeah, exactly. I would love to test that, but I've already gotten one ticket, so I've got to slow down. Yeah. Use the cruise control. I didn't do anything for about a year and a half. Had a friend of mine call me from Austin that was on the board of directors for Habitat in Austin, and he said, I need your help. And I said, I'll be happy to help you, but I absolutely, when he said Habitat for Humanity, I said, I'm a lousy carpenter. And he said, no. He said, we run stores. They lost their director, and they had 2 stores, and they wanted me to come down and help them. So I went down and gave them some recommendations. And then they actually wanted me to come down and stay and help them. I stayed down there about 6 or 7 months and helped them get the stores back on track, and they hired a new director, and then I came back home. I called up here and asked the executive director here, Celeste, if they had a ReStore, and she said no. She said, but they were very interested in opening one. And it took us, I volunteered for about 2.5 years, selling a few things on Craigslist, and we'd make $2,000 or $3,000 a month. It was kind of found money for the. We just had storage buildings, pods for a better word. The old pods, little containers, and some storage units over here on Church Street, and I sold out of it for probably about 2 years until we got our first ReStore off Highway 5 over here. Now we spent 2 years over at this one location, and we purchased this present location here on Couch Street to to further the mission, and it's a great program. I mean, we take in donations here and we resell them and clean them up, and we divert probably 140,000 pounds a month out of a landfill, and the proceeds all go into the Habitat for Humanity's construction fund. We do pickups every day. Yesterday was a day where we picked up a full 24-foot box truck and a full 16-foot trailer, and that's becoming the norm. And a lot of we sell everything from used toilets to new windows and furniture and that sort of thing. And again, it goes to a good cost. There's really absolutely no downside to it. We get a lot. The fact that we were able to we have a store here that's about 37,000 square feet, and so just the simple fact that you can shop it, you can see it, and we try to clean things up, price it, and so it's a little easier for people to maneuver. The only downside is it's about 110 degrees in here. So other than that,
bring a fan.
Yeah, bring a fan.
Or buy a fan.
That's right. Or buy a fan. Even better yet. We send two people out in a big old diesel truck that cost $1.50 a mile to run, and so it's they say, well, you get the furniture for free. Well, it's like a free puppy. It's not. There's not many free puppies out there. No. So.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good.